Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, you know this does not work without you guys. Shout out to the 120 members that we now have of the membership. Thank you guys so much. You keeping me busy. You're keeping me busy. I had 144 shot glasses between Justin's fundraiser, where everybody who donated to that, where I sent out a shot glass, and all of you guys. I think I only have about 20 some right now that I turned around and ordered another 144 of them. So shout out to all you guys. We're going to be doing some great things with the channel because of your support. And so I want you to do something for me, okay? When you become a member, you're part of the club. Well, actually, once you're a subscriber, you're part of the club. But what I want you to do is, when you get your shot glass, okay, I want you to take a picture with your favorite beverage. It does not have to be alcohol, and I'm not trying to make anybody out there an alcoholic, although the Cowboys will make you drink. I want you to take a picture, and I want you to tweet it with the hashtag #SpreadTheMojo. All right? So do that for me. So what I want you guys to realize now, this is a bittersweet day for me. Bittersweet because we heard that finally the Cowboys were interviewing some people, that we may be finally moving on with Jason Garrett. Now, here's the craziness out there. The craziness is that we still actually have Jason Garrett. And they're saying, out of respect for Jason Garrett, we're going to let him play out his contract. That's actually not what they said. That's the speculation. We don't know what the hell's going on. Let me turn this fire down with this wind blowing. We don't honestly know what the deal is. I know I don't. I wish I did. But this is the craziest thing, to have Marvin Lewis yesterday and today, and then Mike McCarthy in there. And it's silly season. It's silly season right now. You're going to hear all kinds of crazy things, and some of this stuff is clickbait. You know, I'll give you an example. This isn't football related, but this is how you realize it's clickbait. And they get me every time they get me. That damn TikTok. So today it was people crying at Kevin Bacon's memorial. I was like, the fuck? Kevin Bacon died? I clicked on it. Not Kevin Bacon the actor, some Kevin the Bacon nobody out there died, and they were crying at his memorial. It's like, yeah, you got me. And so I had a friend of mine who's been giving me a little inside information, who heard something, but it wasn't from his regular people. And this is one of those things that may make you say, it's possible, but I hope it's not true. That he had heard that the Cowboys were holding on to Jason Garrett. They're going to interview a whole lot of people and see if anybody wowed them more than Jason Garrett. And if they don't wow them more than Jason Garrett, they'll give them a one-year deal, and then readdress it next year. Everybody's got a Jobu shot glass. You might want to grab it now. That's crazy. That is so out there and crazy. Makes no sense whatsoever. Except that it's the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not saying they'll do that. I'm just saying that that's what somebody said that they heard. And quite frankly, nothing would surprise me about my Dallas Cowboys. Another thing I saw, one of you great fans shared with me from a college site that's on Facebook, that the Cowboys, per ESPN, they quoted per ESPN, that the Cowboys have talked or are asking permission for speaking with Lincoln Riley, and that there's interest both ways. So they sent me that, and I'm looking through doing my due diligence. Okay, it says per ESPN. There's nothing per ESPN about the Cowboys and Lincoln Riley for the last 48 hours. So that was some BS, or okay, at least that's unconfirmed. And this is what you're going to get a lot of now. You're going to get a lot of crazy thoughts, crazy ideas, and things like that. Remember in the morning, they were talking about, Adam Schefter was talking about, it's not beyond the realm of possibility that Jason Garrett stays with the organization. Well, of course, it's not beyond the realm of possibility. Anything is possible, especially when you're dealing with Jerry Jones. Not likely, seeing what has gone through, but then again, you never know. But see, you could say things, because remember when there was the Des Bryant situation, where they said that there might be a tape out there that's 10 times worse than Ray Rice. Yes, there might be. There might be. There might be a tape out there of Adam Schefter that's 10 times worse than Ray Rice. There might be. I don't know. Might not be. And until it's proven, there might be. Or you could say, people are talking about it. Well, the fact that I'm saying this, that, I'm saying there might be a tape out there of Adam Schefter that's worth 10 times worse than Ray Rice. And that we're doing a whole lot of, we're spending a whole lot of time on this. Well, right now we're spending time on this right now, right? People are talking. Well, I am a person. I know a lot of people say I'm not. A lot of people say I'm not. But I am a person. I am talking about it. So technically, you could say people are talking about Adam Schefter has a tape out there that's 10 times worse than Ray Rice. Bingo. It's not a lie that people are saying that. The fact that there's not a tape out there is a lie. And that's where you kind of get all this stuff that you hear, all kinds of things. So unless you see Jason Garrett carrying his shit out, or Jerry Jones announcing that Jason Garrett's gone, he's not gone. Technically, he's got 10 days. And right now, we are at the end of day 6 of the Jason Garrett saga. And of course, it's crazy because it's the Dallas Cowboys. I feel like I'm in love with a crackhead. You love them. You want them to do right. You hope for the best. But they come around, seem like they want to get everything together. We're happy. Yes, I want to do right. I want to get well. I want to get off of this. And then they start doing right. You start believing that they're actually going to do things right. You fall in the trap. You start letting your guard down. Okay, finally, after all this time, we've gotten it together now. And you know what happens? Sadly, because I've seen it, they slip right back to where they were. Makes no rhyme or reason. You could look at it and say, you're screwing up. Why do you want this? Doesn't matter. They just go back to it. And it's a cycle that keeps going over and over and over and over again. We see it. We see the dysfunction. We see the mistakes. We try and explain the mistakes to them. Yet, they continue to do the same things over and over again. Just is what it is. And until that person hits rock bottom, until things can't get any worse, it's not going to change. So we are actually back where we were before. We do know the Cowboys are looking. We know Mike McCarthy. We know Marvin Lewis. Hearing, unconfirmed, Lincoln Riley, which we've always heard. I hope Greg Roman is on the radar. My hope is they talk to a lot of people. Hope they talk to some of the retreads. Talk to some of the up-and-comers. I'm not crazy about college coaches. But I hope they talk and get a good feel and make sure that this time they get it right. And I hope this time they make sure it's somebody who's had experience. I think Jason Garrett would have been a good coach had he paid his dues and been an assistant to somebody for years. Had worked his way up the ranks. Been quarterback's coach, offensive coordinator for several years and things underneath a great coach. Somebody who could have shown him the way. But instead, it's not what you know, but who you know. And he knew Jerry Jones, and that's why he got the job. So, that's where we are here as the Texans. It's so funny today. I'm getting ready to get out of here. But it was so funny because the first half of the game, Twitter was alive with O'Brien's going to be fired before Jason Garrett. They're going to fire him before this game is over. And yet, after being down 16-0, they come back and they win the game. Go figure. Go figure. I wish we were in the playoffs. But I understand that we had to hit rock bottom before we make some changes. And I'm hoping that these are the changes that are going to lead us back to the playoffs and the promised land. I'm Mark Holmes, and thank everybody for being a member, all 120 of you guys. And I've got to package up some more of those and get them in the mail on Monday. And then I got to wait for the rest of them to come. And I got to build the shelves for you tailgate members too. Whew! So much to do, but I feel energized. You want something? You better go out there and get it. And right now, I want to get out of here because I don't have my shoes on. And it's cold. Oh, it's cold. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to get ready to go to bed. Let me turn out the lights. Whew. This party's over. Is it football season yet?